Welcome to Be Beyond Borders. This is Solène Anglaret, and today's episode is about answering one question. Do you think you could ever feel more at home in a different country than the one you were born and raised in? So, welcome to Be Beyond Borders.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a bit more about yourself?
My name is Anne. I'm a financial planner now, whereas I was in IT for many years before that. And I'm originally from the UK. Now I live in a suburb of Melbourne.
When and why did you originally move beyond borders?
I've lived in a number of different countries. All my travels began early. In the beginning, I travelled a lot for work and took different placements in different countries, which was really good, really exciting time when I was a young person in my 20s. Probably spent the most time in Spain, where I was there for about a year, which I absolutely loved. It was a really good time to be there. But I actually came to move to Australia because of my partner back then, who I met at work in the UK, and then when he said he wanted to move back home, I came over. So I've been here since 1994.
Wow. So what happened since
What
you
happened
arrived?
since then? Well, probably been through 2 houses, a marriage, 2 teenage children, and I am well and truly living the life of a local person now.
As someone who defines herself as adopted, do you think you'll ever go back to the UK?
No, definitely not. I really love the lifestyle here, and I'm just so at home, and I've got really good network of friends, and absolutely, I feel that this is my home now. And when I go back to the UK, I feel very strange. I feel it's odd when I feel that things have moved on without me, and it's not the place that it was when I left. So it's a bit like being a stranger in your own land. And I realise how Australian I sound as well.
Between the UK, Australia, and all the other places that you've been to or lived in for a while, where or what would you say is home?
It most definitely is here. It's such a good lifestyle, and obviously I have a family here, so it would be incredibly difficult to uproot them and move them, and I just think, I'm just really settled here.
Talking about family, so how did you bring up your children in this dual culture between UK and Australia? Although it can be quite similar, but still there are differences.
Well, there isn't a language barrier, I suppose, other than the accent. Some words are really interesting, like some things they say are really English, like they say crisps instead of chips, and lorry instead of truck. And so every now and again they get caught out by things that they say, and their friends go, "Oh, sounds a bit weird," because they've learned the words from me. But other than that, they've pretty much been raised as little Australians.
And do they have this feeling of this wish to explore the world and go to the UK or other places?
Most definitely. My older son particularly loves his European passport, and he's very excited to get work and travel and go to other countries. Yes, very much so.
So maybe he will be beyond borders too?
Yes, well I hope not, because I miss him. He's going to do to me what I did to my family, and leave me for another country.
What does Be Beyond Border mean to you?
I had some of my best experiences and most fun times and most growth times in other countries other than my own, because it was I learned independence, I guess, and it challenged me, and problem solving, just finding your way around, and understanding how sometimes people react in different ways, and being exposed to quite different cultures. So I think I've absolutely loved everywhere I've been, because I've always learned something and got something out of it.
Do you have any tips for people who just arrived in a new country and they're hoping to be adopted as well?
Yes, I would say explore, explore, explore. I just loved, in the beginning, looking up places where I haven't been before and just going. So I did really threw myself into the tourist thing to kind of understand the culture and know where places are, to be able to talk to people. And then just make friends with the people around you. Neighbours, made some really good friends with neighbours who I'm still friends with now, 24 years later, that kind of thing. So kind of, yeah, just get absorbed into the local way and learn as much as you can about places and the way things are done.
Final question, can you tell us a bit more about your business and how would people get in touch with you for financial help?
Okay, well, I'm a financial planner, so I help people organise and plan their finances to make the most out of their money and to make good decisions about money. Have a look at my website, which is summation, summation.com.au.
There you have it, Anne's inspiring story. From traveling the world for business to settling down beyond borders to the point of feeling fully adopted by her new country. This was Solène Anglaret, bidding you goodbye and happy travels.
Pense à l'avenir, baby. Pense à l'avenir.
Did you want to have this lifestyle or did it just kind of happen and you
It-
embraced it?
It just happened. There was no travel in the first job that I got there, and then I moved around and it was kind of offered a little bit, the travel, and it was like, oh yeah, I suppose I can do that. And I actually went to Germany, I didn't mention Germany, went to Germany for a week. It was my first business trip, and just loved it so much that I was like, yeah, me, pick me, and then I moved into an area of the company where all we did was travel. Yeah. So, yeah.
I want to sign up.